beautifully. Very, very well balanced, and I think perfect strength as well. I mean, I thought that 49.1% ABV would be a bit low, but this just for me just delivers everything that I love about Laphroaig. And it's still, it's subtle on the nose, more subtle on the nose, but it gives you so much flavour on the palate. Well, good day everybody, and welcome to my channel, Whisky Journey. Today I've got another single malt Scotch whisky review for you guys. I'm going to be journeying back into Islay and trying out this new Thompson Bros release. So this particular bottle is part of their Era 502 Bad Gateway series. The distillery is referenced as Williamson. Now that is basically Laphroaig, so it's I guess if you had to name it as Laphroaig, it would cost a lot more. Williamson is reference to the first female distillery manager at Laphroaig, Elizabeth Williamson. The age is 18 years old, and it was matured in a refill hogshead, bottled at 49.1% ABV, and limitation of 96 bottles only. And as usual with Thompson Bros, non-jaw filter, natural colour. This is a single cask. And just a quick shout out as well to Thompson Bros. At the Oscars they won Best Independent Bottler for 2023, and to be frank, I 100% agree with that. I've got maybe 5 or 6 bottles of them from them. They've all been excellent. Every single bottle has been really, really good. Okay guys, so as usual, just going to go straight onto the tasting notes. Excited to try this 18-year-old Laphroaig. So let's just see what we get on the nose first. This has been resting now for about half an hour. I do find that the dram definitely benefits with time in the glass. Okay, so on the nose first at its full strength. Okay, so there's medicinal peat there, typical of Laphroaig, but it is a bit restrained. So the previous Laphroaig that I did was the 11-year-old, which was, the peat was more prominent on the nose and stronger, rawer. This feels more refined, in my opinion. So with the medicinal edge, you're getting that bandages, surgical bandages. Underneath that, chalky minerality, brick, cement, that sort of vibe. There's some soil, some rich earth. Definitely liquorice. I'm picking up quite strong liquorice on this one as well. There's some farmhouse funk, but very restrained. That sort of manure sort of edge to it, but quite subtle. And also some sort of herbal quality that I can't put my finger on, but definitely herbal as well. But really just a stunning nose. I mean, I could just sit and nose this all day, to be absolutely honest. But led by that restrained medicinal peat, in my opinion. Okay. All right, let's just get on to the taste then and see what we get. Medicinal peat on the end, smoky. That's just lovely. So initially on the palate, very nice oily arrival. It's mouth coating, coats the whole of the mouth. Straight away you're getting that medicinal edge on the sides of the tongue with citrus, lemongrass, lemons lead the way. And then sort of mid-palate, it starts to become loads of minerals and lots of minerality, cement, pebbles, brick. And the citrus notes return again just on the sides of the tongue. And then the smoke starts to develop, and you're left with a beautiful blanket of medicinal peat, smoke, a little bit herbal, salty, coastal edge, so I'm picking up some smoked fish, brine, and that finish just lingers and lingers on the palate. Absolutely beautiful. Exactly what I'm looking for in a Laphroaig. 18 years of age. You would think that with the additional aging that the peat would subside. On the nose, restrained, but on the palate, powerful. Very powerful. Just lovely. And that surgical sort of edge just continues in the finish. Beautiful smoked fish as well. Just lovely. Right, so let's just try a few drops of water with this. Add just 2 drops and see if we get any change on the nose. Liquorice as well now in the finish. Just lovely. Okay, so let's just have a wee nose with the addition of water. Okay, so the citrus notes are coming out a bit more now. Lemon, more soil. The medicinal edge and the medicinal peat has been pushed ever so slightly, so it's a bit more subtle, which allows the other notes to come out a bit more. There's some honey as well. Becoming quite earthy. That mineral character as well is popping out a bit more. Some sea spray, some definite coastal edge. The licorice is also lingering there. And besides the citrus notes, I'm also getting some tropical fruits as well. So maybe some pineapple. Yeah, definitely some pineapple. And some banana, but not, more like green banana. So with the addition of water, it definitely adds a bit more. You definitely get a bit more fruit, but definitely those tropical notes. And I did get that on the Laphroaig 30-year-old that I reviewed. Well, it was consensus was that it was a Laphroaig, but definitely got more of the tropical notes from Laphroaig that's been aged a bit more. So the 11-year-old that I reviewed, quite young, definitely more just citrus-led with a peat. There's definitely more fruit on the nose with water. Okay, so let's just have a wee taste there and just see what we get with the 2 drops of water. Okay, so at its full strength, the medicinal peat definitely leads the way. This time around, the peat definitely leads more into the finish, with lots of coastal notes as well, smoked fish. So initially on the palate, again, oily arrival, good viscosity, coats the mouth. Now I'm getting more of the citrus notes. There's some apricot there. It's definitely pineapple. As I said, I got that on the nose. So the tropical fruit nature is definitely coming out on the palate with a few drops of water. You can feel it on the sides of the tongue. You're still getting lots of minerals, cement, chalk, and then in the finish, or leading into the finish, you get those beautiful coastal notes, so smoked fish, brine, some seawater, and then you get that blanket of medicinal peat and smoke just on the end, which kind of wraps everything up beautifully. Very, very well balanced, and I think perfect strength as well. I mean, I thought that 49.1% ABV would be a bit low, but this just for me just delivers everything that I love about Laphroaig. And it's subtle on the nose, more subtle on the nose, but it gives you so much flavour on the palate. A little bit drying now towards the end, but now definitely more chalkiness, more minerals coming out, mingling with that peat smoke, and some licorice and herbs, spices on the finish as well. Absolutely gorgeous, and I'm so happy that I was able to get a bottle of this. This was available via the palate system, and I was lucky. So just another fantastic release from Thompson Bros. And as it's approaching winter now, it's getting colder. These are the sort of drams I'm going to be trying out. Definitely more peated drams. I do like a good peated dram at this time of the year. It just warms you up very nicely. But as I said, this bottle is absolutely stunning, and I just love Laphroaig with a bit of age. Just delivers all of those notes that I want from Laphroaig, but more subdued, more elegant, if you want to call it that, but highly, highly, highly enjoyable, guys. Okay, so anyway, folks, that's about wraps things up. So that's my review of Thompson Bros' new release. It's part of their Error 502 Bad Gateway series. Williamson or Laphroaig, 18-year-old, single cask, 49.1% ABV. Maturation, as I said, was a refill hogshead, and non-chill filtered natural color, absolute winner. Okay guys, so as usual anyway guys, thanks for watching, and it's always appreciated, and if you could please like, comment and subscribe as well, that's always appreciated as well. But as usual folks, not much else to say except have a fantastic day, and I'll see all of you again soon. Take care guys, cheers.